Alright, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. Not Let's Play. We're going to finish the game. And the live stream took a way shorter time than the actual game. So I put on the Altair armor because there are no further cutscenes in the game where Ezio isn't wearing his hood. There's also a thing of continuity with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. But hey, yeah, so before we actually get to solving this, actually, hold on, do we want to get to solve? Yeah, let's actually just solve it. Let's just finish the game right now, and I'll actually do like a little bit of an epilogue, and I'll just read it afterwards. So let's actually just.
Vault. The Codex pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look.
Yeah, so that map really helped us out. That map really helped us find the Codex pages. Oh, and by the way, there's this.
Rodrigo Borgia, aka the Spaniard. A dark stain on human history, Rodrigo left a trail of blood a mile wide on his quest to unify Italy under the Templar banner. Anyone who opposed him ended up in little pieces inside a sack, or, if he was in a good mood, poisoned. Once he was crowned Pope, Rodrigo, or should I say Alexander VI, used his influence to wage war with any city that held out against the Templars. And then there were the rumoured X-rated atrocities. Hundreds of courtesans brought to the Vatican by the cartload, and the Pope's close friendship with his illegitimate daughter, Lucrezia. Oh yeah, and did I mention the killings never stopped? Throughout all his public debauchery, Rodrigo was quietly murdering his enemies behind the scenes, consolidating Templar power for the moment when they would seize control.
Yeah, so he's a charming fella. People in general should know that, the Borgias were very charming people. Very charming people indeed. Alright, so now we get to solve the puzzle. We gotta reveal the map of the world, but the thing about it is that it's kind of hard to see. Well, actually, it shouldn't be hard to see now because of the upgraded graphics. So, obviously solve the corners and solve the sides first. There we go.
It is a map of the entire world, but there are lands shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is, then?
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma, then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What staff?
The Codex always spoke of two keys. Two pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What of the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote.
Wow. I got 7,000 florins just for solving a puzzle. If only I could get paid that much for solving puzzles. I'd make a career out of that. That'd easily be a six-figure salary.
Roma beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
7 figures, actually. Alright. So we're going to Rome, but we're not quite in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood yet. Alright, so I did already top up on all the ammunition before starting this. In fact, before I started this section, I actually went and got the Red Light Addict achievement. I went around and just hired a bunch of courtesans. The best way to do it is to warp to the Dorso Duro district in Venice and then run up to the ship to Romagna. So we're going to walk into the Sistine Chapel and assassinate the Pope, but this is 1499. Michelangelo didn't paint the Sistine Chapel until 1503, so we won't be climbing around the hand of God, unfortunately. But that does look pretty cool. The Colosseum over there is in the background. I figured the Colosseum would be further away. Maybe it is further away. And it's just that big. The Colosseum, like, that will be a viewpoint in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and it's legitimately actually a higher up viewpoint than the Cathedral in Acre, or Giotto's Campanile, or the Campanile by the Basilica di San Marco. That was stealthy enough. Oh, the handle's right there. Just got this handle like conveniently in the wall right here, where we can open a gate. Yeah, and then they kind of just forget about you because you climbed in a well. Too bad you can't, like, do a jump out, like, double assassination. I'm trying to figure out, like, the best way to do this. That works.
Hey, get down! You'd better get out of here! Come on! Get him!
Alright, welcome to the stream, Lex. Hoping you're having a good night. Hoping you got some Cuphead in. I plan to get some Cuphead in, like, after I finish this game, but that won't be tonight. It would be pretty nice to play some more Delicious Last Course. It's like, yeah, hoping you're having a good night. We're about to assassinate the Pope. Ah. I tried to, like, run out of, like, the way of his arrow, but apparently these guys know how to lead their targets, or lead their shots. Yeah. As much as I still love this game, I do admit that, like, the combat is a little bit clunky.
Assassino! Assassino!
Oh yeah, I remember this is where, like, I had a no desync run going for this game, and I think I messed up, like, what horse okay.
Close the gates! Stop the intruder!
And then I think I died because like the gates like got too closed. It was weird. Oh my god. Yes, perfect. I was waiting for you to attack. This may be the end of Assassin's Creed 2, but this is hardly the end of Ezio's journey. And I don't believe it was planned that way from the very beginning. I thought that was like a last-minute decision to give Ezio a trilogy. Not that it was a bad decision, but I'm definitely certain that it wasn't planned from the beginning. This mission for sure has some kind of weird dichotomy between doing stealth and doing combat. How many of men have died for this? I don't know, Ezio, you tell me. Okay. Oh no, the guards will attack you on sight. Well, it's like, well, they were already doing that, though. What are they going to do? Attack me more on sight? Now, the thing is that you can cheese these fights by just using a smoke bomb and just, like, assassinating them, but it's like, What the? Okay.
We work together.
Come on. One of you guys, with your big weapons, attack me. Oh my god.
This one is coming.
Okay, that's fine.
Can't wait to see your organs gently steaming in the sun.
That works.
Try to get on his blind side.
Did he just hit him in the groin? Wow. Imagine getting an axe to the groin. Well, imagine being a guy and then getting an axe to the groin. I mean, I think an axe to the groin, no matter what gender you are, doesn't fucking matter.
Grand assassino! You won't last a minute.
Ora! Be very careful.
Wow, you son of a bitch. He had it coming. Yeah, I don't quite recall like this part of Rome. This part of Rome doesn't really appear in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Like, the Sistine Chapel isn't here at all. Like, you still get the San Pietro and stuff, but... Which is weird, because, like, this part of the game exists in Assassin's... It doesn't exist in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's like you run out of the vault, then you run out of the chapel, and then you're in a different area completely, which is interesting, but I don't know. Oh yeah, so this is the first, like, actual stealth mission. Like, if you get detected here, it's actually a desync. And I gotta use poison for this one because I don't want these group of guards, or guards, not guards, monks, like, just breaking away. Now, one guard over there, he gets to live. Alright, here we go. Credo? Credo isn't here. Yeah, unpainted ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, Deum verum de Deo vero. Genitum non factum consubstantiarem patri, perquem omnia facta sunt. Qui propter nos homines et proper nostram salutem descendit de celis, et incarnatus est de Spiritus.
I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so. No! How is it you resist? I see. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here!
Vaya farti fottere.
Oh, is the fighter. Just like your father. Well, rejoice, my child, for you will see him again soon. You will give it to me.
As you wish.
Fascinating. An impressive power, this. But if you think it's going to save you, another thing coming.
Okay, so we're gonna try a strategy that I've never tried before, which is very unprofessional of, you know, a not-so-casual gamer. Ah, it works.
I'll cut you down, assassin!
Wow. This is probably the fastest way to do it. Wow.
No, you will not take this from me.
It's finished, Rodrigo. Lay down your arms, and I will make sure the end comes swiftly.
Really, Ezio? And would you give up so easily were it the other way around? Why don't we find out? At last. And now, to deal with you.
Well, it's a good thing we got that armor of Altair, and it's a good thing he's stupid. That was anticlimactic. Yeah, you really thought it was just going to be a simple go in there, air assassinate him, and be done with it. No, you have to have a boss fight. And then you have to have another boss fight.
What is this place?
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts. No more weapons. Let us see what you are made of, old man.
All right then. If that's how you want to play it.
I'm not sure why the hell he's glowing, but okay.
What do you even want with the vault, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within? Or do you mean to tell me the great and powerful assassins didn't figure it out?
Figure what out?
God. It's God that dwells within.
You expect me to believe that God lives beneath Il Vaticano?
A more logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think? Surrounded by singing angels and cherubim. Makes for a lovely image. But the truth is far more interesting.
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think you'll do when you open that door?
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think you'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall won't be able to resist the staff and apple. They were made for felling gods.
God is meant to be all-knowing, all-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. You take your image of the creators from an ancient book. A book, mind you, written by men.
You are the Pope, and yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Are you so naive? I became Pope because it gave me access. It gave me power. Do you think I believe a single goddamn word of that ridiculous book? It's all lies and superstition, just like every other religious tract written over the past 10,000 years.
He's got no more dialogue, so let me just finish him up. I killed him with my hands. We gotta ban hands now.
You can't. You can't. It's my destiny. Mine. I am the prophet.
You never were.
Get it over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done. Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito. Requiescat in pace.
It seemed like he was ready to say that, and then at the last minute, he was just like, nope. I'm not gonna kill you. Because that would be anachronistic. Rodrigo Borgia dies of food poisoning in 1503. Or is it 1501? I forget which. We'll find out in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. He's kind of just laying there. Is there anything else I could do to him? No, not really. He's just kind of there. That's gonna be it. So, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Which is what you're doing already.
Greetings, Prophet. It is good you have come. Let us see it, to give thanks.
We're gonna say grace for the piece of Eden? Okay.
We must speak.
Who are you?
Many names. When I died, it was Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on and on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia.
You are... gods.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still not. Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
Enough. I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anchor him, but please be silent, that we may commune. Listen. When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We who gave you life. We were strong, but you were many, and both of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers. Your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying, and time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What the fuck?
And that's the perfect way to just end the game. Just, what the fuck? Credits. Bravo. Brilliant. That was Assassin's Creed 2. It's completely over. There's literally nothing else to do. We just have to watch credits. There's nothing to do in the end. Not while the credits roll. Not at all.
There's only about 10 minutes until they
Need
get...
all of my equipment.
Ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah.
All right, Sean, I need you and Rebecca to get everything in here packed up and loaded into the truck. You and I'll deal with the Templars.
What, they're here?
It was only a matter of time before they discovered us. To be honest, I'm surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
She still didn't change her bloody shirt.
So, what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company. The truck's just up ahead.
Mr. Miles, this is an unexpectedly pleasant turn of events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more men on you. Kind of you to save me the trouble.
What do you want, Vidic?
For you to come
What do you want,
home.
Vid Dick?
We miss you terribly. There's still so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
You continue to disappoint in every conceivable way, Miss Stillman. I saved your life once. Do you remember? And this is how you repay me?
You saved me so you could keep experimenting on people, destroying their lives. And for what?
This tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side, every step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
I'm on it.
Okay, let's see if this disarming trick works. I saw Ezio do it a million times. And I pretended to be him while doing it, and it works. Hell yeah. It's like they're fighting us with these giant ass batons. Don't you motherfuckers have any guns? Ah, Lucy got it. I think I stole too much of her thunder. And since we only have one hidden blade, we get some old-fashioned Altair moves. Cool stuff. Got him. Damn.
What were you thinking, Miss Stillman? You can't hide from us.
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go.
Man, Desmond really wanted it. He had the delivery on the one-liners and everything.
Help Lucy into the van. Hurry, Desmond, we need to go.
You'll have your turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin up north. We should be safe there. At least for a little while. I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
And then what?
Here we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive
Yeah.
ahead of us.
Yeah.
You might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
All right, but I got some questions first. I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet could become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. And that woman, was her name Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
So either way, we're fucked.
I don't know yet. We'll keep reviewing the tapes. And you can keep digging through your memories. Maybe there's more to discover.
All right. Guess I better get started.
that, ladies and gentlemen, was Assassin's Creed 2, my personal favorite Assassin's Creed game. I objectively do not think it's the best one, but it is my personal favorite. Yeah, just a reminder, this game's time, the present day timeline is supposed to be 2012. Like, we're supposed to be in October 2012 at this point. What else happened in 2012? Oh, that December 21st, 2012, you know, the end of the world. And they're talking about the geomagnetic reversal and how the world just burned to ash. And yeah, it all has to do with that. The thing about these Assassin's Creed credits is that they take forever to go through. They actually take so long that I have to move the control sticks to keep the screen from going into screensaver mode, or I guess like dimming out, I guess. So, like I said, this game is awesome. This game took so many steps up from the first Assassin's Creed. At the time, I thought it was basically the perfect step up, but then Brotherhood made it even better, especially with the combat. Like, with modern Assassin's Creed games, like, the combat in this game really has not aged well. The combat in this game aged like milk. Ezio for sure aged like fine wine. Ezio's character and, you know, just the game mechanics in general, they age like fine wine. This game is a really good classic to play. The first Assassin's Creed is also a good classic. The entire Ezio trilogy is just a series of classics. Definitely worth it, and they're pretty much the reason why this game became the face of gaming for a long time in like the early 2010s, early mid 2010s. But we did it. We did it. Oh, I would like to know how much easier live streaming is than Let's Playing. Like, live streaming is worlds easier than Let's Playing. Because, like, think about it. Like, a full playthrough on a live stream in this game went from early June to early July of this year. My Let's Play of Assassin's Creed 2 went from December 2009 to October of 2010. And granted, 2 of those months were because my channel was suspended. And on top of that, I was doing Majora's Mask at the same time. I was doing 2 Let's Plays at the same time. That was pretty much the point in my Let's Play quote-unquote career, where I decided not to Let's Play 2 games at once. But with the way that I do live streams, it's much more beneficial to do more than 1 game at a time. Like, I keep trying to, like, clear my plate of projects, but it's like they just keep coming up and they keep stacking on top of each other. So it's like right now I still have that Eternal Darkness challenge run, and I still got Cuphead Delicious Last Course to do. I'm pretty sure I got something else, but it's like now we got this one finished up, but that means that Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is next on the docket. We're going to take a little break from Assassin's Creed until then, until I finished the Delicious Last Course. There's still some stuff I got to do. I got to beat all the bosses on Expert. I got to do the hidden boss. Still got some achievements to get. I only have 1 more achievement in Assassin's Creed 2 left to get, and I will do it before the end of this section. And we have plenty of time to do it. We're only 40 minutes into the stream. The rest of these credits are probably going to take the next 10 minutes. Something like that. These credits are super long. Assassin's Creed credits in general are just super long. But I'm still glad I dedicated a whole streaming session just to doing the ending to this game. Just because, you know, you gotta account for, you know, ending credits. You know, you can't just like tack on the very end, even though the very end genuinely only took like 35 minutes. The rest of this has just been credits, and it's like it was really short. I don't plan to do a second stream later tonight, or like I don't plan on taking a break. After the 2-hour mark, we're going to be done because I got work really early in the morning, but we'll be back. We'll be back on Monday. Playing more Delicious Last Course on Monday. Yeah, like I said, really love this game. It took so many steps up. Implemented so many mechanics that this game really needed. It implemented so many mechanics that the first Assassin's Creed really needed. I still think that the first Assassin's Creed could do with a remake. Like, not just a remaster, but a remake, but they're never going to do it. They're never going to do it. Ubisoft is, like, way too prideful in the new way that they make Assassin's Creed games, which is basically to make them into watered-down open-world RPGs. Watered-down open-world Dark Souls rip-off RPGs, I should say. It's like, right now, playing through these games, we're in the best of it. But it's like, yeah, this is 2 games down, and we have 18 more to go. Oh, are these the credits for the entire Ezio collection? Oh my god. We're gonna be sitting here for a little bit. But the credits are a formality. They're a formality. They're a good thing to have. Another game I kind of want to go back and play is the Devil May Cry franchise. Like, I played through Devil May Cry 5. I actually played a little bit of Devil May Cry 4 kind of recently, and it's like the game is just worlds different than 5. I'm so used to 5. And then I went back to playing 4, and 4 is a more classic Devil May Cry game. And I'm just like, oh, shoot, I have to actually go around and find orbs for my ranking. I forgot about that. There are also a lot of moves that I just don't have access to. But yeah. We have 2 Assassin's Creed games down. I think 18 more to go. It's like, how many do I plan to stream? Because, like, we already did 1 and 2. Then there's Brotherhood, Revelations 3, 3 Liberations, 4 Black Flag, 4 Freedom Cry, Rogue, Unity, Chronicles China, India, Russia, Syndicate, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. That's 17 games right there. And then presumably Assassin's Creed Infinity will be out before I actually get done with any of them. But it's like, at the rate that I'm going through the Assassin's Creed games, it's like, if I can, like, get through these, like, 1 a month, like, it could be good. Like, this is actually one of the longer Assassin's Creed games. Like, honestly, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed Revelations are both, like, way shorter than this game. Assassin's Creed 3, I'm not so sure. I think Assassin's Creed 3 is a longer game. A way longer game. Maybe not longer than this. Maybe about the same length. Black Flag is probably longer. I don't know. We'll have to play through the games, because it's like, the thing... I have so many memories of Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag just repressed, just because Assassin's Creed 3 left such a bad taste in my mouth that it's hard for me to remember Assassin's Creed games from around that period, because Assassin's Creed 3 was just so bad. Assassin's Creed 3 just had so many steps back. But the thing is that compared to the Assassin's Creed games today, Assassin's Creed 3 is a gem. Assassin's Creed 3 is a gem compared to them. Like, genuinely. Like, genuinely, like, as legitimately as a game. Like, I think I've said that before. I used to say that before, like, back when maybe Syndicate was out. Like, when I was ranking the Assassin's Creed games, I would say that, like, the one that I hate the most is Assassin's Creed 3, but genuinely Unity is a worse game. Oh my god, Assassin's Creed Unity. I'm gonna have to run through that piece of shit again. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna have to run through that piece of shit again. Assassin's Creed Unity, that game is such fucking trash. And the thing is that nobody's playing multiplayer on it. So there are multiplayer missions in that game, and they're going to be impossible to do because nobody's playing the game. If only I had a huge stream following that would want to play the game with me when I get around to it, but I unfortunately don't. But it's okay. I'm just going through these games for fun. I think Assassin's Creed Brotherhood... I mean, I do have a vacation at the end of the week where there won't be any streaming, so Brotherhood could probably get done in early August or mid-August. Well, I am taking a break from it, so I am taking a break from Assassin's Creed because I still have Delicious Last Course, and I have that Eternal Darkness challenge run to do. There's also going to be a challenge run for another game in later on this month. I think that's actually 2 weeks from now. Not that it matters. So, I don't think I ever actually showed this off in the run, but this is Ezio's room. This is like Ezio's room in the attic at the top of the villa, which is weird because it doesn't have a bed. Like, Ezio just sleeps on the rug here, I guess, or he sleeps on the wooden floor. It's good for his back, I guess. And it's like there are rugs there, but he never put them out. But yeah, we have portraits of all of Ezio's targets. Yes. Memories. Uberto. Vieri. Where's Francesco? These are hung up out of order because this is Emilio, and then we got Francesco. Then the Pazzi conspirators. And then Emilio. Then Carlo. There's Savonarola and the Orsi brothers. Marco, Silvio, and Rodrigo Borgia. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Ezio like has a room in the top floor of the villa, but it doesn't have a bed. How much money did I have in the villa chest at the end of this game? How much total money am I going to have? 28,000. So basically at this point you can go around, you can get treasure chests, you can fuck with guards, you can go collect feathers, you can do any side quests that you missed. You can't go back and replay memories though, which is what really sucks about this game. You can't actually go back and replay memories. And unfortunately I don't actually have any of the weapons because I ditched all of my weapons when I got into that fist fight with Rodrigo. Here's the Sword of Altair. I actually have an empty weapons rack, or empty weapon on, because I don't have the Condottiere or Warhammer, because I didn't get 50. You know what? I'll actually just show everything on... I'll go into my me 100% file and show everything in the gallery, but let's do what I said I was going to do at the beginning, but ended up waiting until later. Let's actually read these diary pages. So it's like this is a codex, but it's basically a diary written by Altair, and it's got some interesting notes in it. Because, like, basically he looked into the apple and he, like, saw into the future, and he was able to make the hidden blade gun and stuff even before, like, guns were a thing. But yeah. Oh yeah, so some of these don't even have text, they just have like a series of sketches. So that's all this one was about, just Assassins versus Templars. But where is that? Is that Masyaf? I don't think that's Masyaf. I think that's over in Jerusalem somewhere. And then this is the design for the Hidden Blade. Not that it's really much of a design. It's just like, here are just a bunch of pieces. They go together, and it's like you're just supposed to assume that they're going to fucking work. But Leonardo was able to figure out because Leonardo's a genius. The three great ironies of the assassin. The biggest one, of course, is promoting peace, but murder is basically the way to attain it. Seek to open the minds. It's like, so, yeah. Reveal the danger of blind faith. Faith to what? Your practitioners to what faith? The thing is that while we're supposed to have, like, in a society, have an open market of ideas, we do also have a law to follow. We do also have, like, to have a set rules, a set norm. There still has to be structure. Structure cannot be eliminated entirely. The ones that came before, where every letter, every first letter is capitalized, every word is capitalized. I think Minerva said that, like, mankind back then didn't really understand the first civilization, so they dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods. Well, Robert wasn't like the founder of the Templars. He was just like their Grand Master, even though technically Al-Mualim was the Grand Master, but he wasn't. But I don't know. Yeah, so he realized that the Templars were basically taking their work underground. So it's like, okay, we gotta take our work underground, because it's like if we keep like making these beacons, like it's going to be easy for people to make us enemies. So basically, Altair started scrubbing out the weird traditions of the Assassin Order, like the removal of the finger and the reticence to using poison to kill their enemies. He basically washed out the old traditions that didn't make any sense. Oh yeah, Ada. I still haven't really read up on Ada. Ada was like Altair's like old love life, but yeah. No, not Ada. Ada was Malik's brother. No, it wasn't. No, Ada was the old love of his life. It was Kadar. Kadar was Malik's brother. Ah, shoot. Wait, he actually found her? Because, like, I remember an assassin informant in Assassin's Creed 1 made reference to her that, like, she was missing or something and that he still needed to find her. But apparently he found her and she died. Because the Templars are fucking bastards. Like, it's not until later Assassin's Creed games where it's like the Templars have a little bit more nuance to their ideology, but at the moment, during the Crusades and during the Renaissance, the Templar, like, it's basically the simple story where, like, the Assassins are the good guys and the Templars are the mustache-twirling baddies. I am fortunate to have been wrong. I am fortunate to have been wrong. You were fortunate to have been wrong about thinking that killing them would have made everything better. Probably. Probably. That first paragraph, holy shit. That definitely applies a lot to events that have happened somewhat recently. Yeah, there's no such thing as neutrality. No one is neutral. So this last paragraph talks about how the assassin ideology is predated the actual founding of the Assassin Order, which explains why we have Assassin's Creed Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which are games that take place way before the Crusades, ancient Egypt and ancient Greece. And possibly Valhalla is like way before them. I forget which time period Valhalla's in. I haven't really looked into Valhalla too much. But yeah, people like the ideologies just exist. It's not like the Templars and the Assassins are the first ones to form it. Like, they're ideas that just pop up now and again, and it's like there's always just this battle between them. So what do we got? The Piece of Eden, the apple, the apple that's also a piece. What was Altair trying to depict here? Was he trying to depict Al-Mualim using the apple to give people the illusion to follow him mindlessly, I guess? Yeah. Wow. Well, Jesus stuck around for way longer than any of those guys did, I think. Because Horus is ancient Egypt for sure. Oh, well. I wish I could zoom in because I can't quite read those. I'm gonna get closer to my TV. Oh, it's the solar system. One, two, three, four, 7? No, they... And there's a moon cycle. Yeah. Okay. Altair's time predates the geocentric, the heliocentric theory, rather. Yeah. So sketches of, yeah, this is the series of sketches of the assassination techniques. Beyond ending the need to remove one's finger to wield it. Yeah. That was definitely helpful. Like it's... Like, basically make it an armored plate instead of, like, just being a thing that you wear on your wrist, but it's just, like, it offers no protection. You would think that if it was a blade, it should offer some kind of protection. So basically, the apple showed Altair all the freaking techniques. He basically, like, revolutionized, like, all of Ezio's skills. Like, all of Ezio's skills are just like, oh, hey, these are all things that the assassins had from the very beginning, except not really from the very beginning. Only after, like, only after like 5 seconds after the very beginning. I will need to think carefully about who shall be allowed to carry too. Oh. Because the lack there of materials, sure. I mean, that's probably a legit reason, but yeah. Yeah, the world was not a happy place back then. Especially not in the Crusades. Cyprus? I wonder if these pages are readable on the Assassin's Creed wiki. They probably are. Yeah, so this actually gets reflected on in Assassin's Creed Revelations a little bit more, but Altair can't really, like, has trouble showing a sense of humility to say to himself that, like, he's seen enough. He just finds himself going down a rabbit hole of knowledge. A rabbit hole of thinking. Of philosophy. Of knowing too much. Increasing knowledge and increasing sorrow. About to split and crack.